Better business writing. 3 tips for writing successful web copy. There's no way around it. Maximizing your business's presence online is essential for your success. And the key to success online is getting into the head of your potential buyer. When it comes to web copy that connects, Right to Market is an expert provider that Fortune 1000 firms have chosen since 2003. Together, our writing and editing team turns out thousands of pages per year, and we often get to track the results of our work. We'll use some of those examples in this tutorial. Here are our 3 tips for writing business web copy to get noticed, get sales, and get results. Tip number 1, writing copy that connects. Write to the buyer. It warrants repeating. Know your audience. There are dozens of decisions you have to make when it comes to designing a website. But first and foremost, you need to understand who your audience is. In fact, all the decisions you will make hinge on the preferences and perceptions of your audience, including overall tone, style, and design. Even the very words your audience uses matter. Is it a boat or a ship? Is it a lubricant or a lube? When it comes to writing web copy, focus on your ideal buyer. They're the ones that want and need to hear your message. So don't spend your time worrying about casual surfers. You want qualified leads, and qualified leads come from the buyers you know and understand. That means your writers need to use insider language. A great example of this can be seen on the Levia software website. You'll notice their promotion at the bottom doesn't offer much to the casual surfer. But what it does do is offer a free service to people already considering custom software development. This practice area is further reflected in the copy and makes a strong case for the company's expertise. Or look at Motorola, pitching RFID on this page. Notice the extremely technical language geared toward a practical corporate buyer. Tip number 2, organize your copy to reflect your buyer's decision-making process. Another way to phrase this is, make it easy for your buyer to become a client. Regardless of your industry, there are certain ways your ideal buyer will act when presented with a buying decision. Are they looking for a certain product? What kind of emotional needs do they have? Do they need evidence to make a final decision? The Arbor One financial website is a perfect example of understanding the decision-making process of buyers and clients. Because the site is a portal for both current members and prospective members, it combines quick calls to action like log in and sign up with warm, engaging, friendly copy that appeals to both sets of surfers. Notice the pictures reflect the same comfortable feeling as the copy, including smiling faces. Arbor One conveys the excitement of buying a home and the importance of working with a lender who understands all that's involved in the process through copy. Tip number 3, give your readers something to do on every page. In other words, calls to action. Calls to action are anything that forwards the relationship between you and your intended qualified customer. So a free registration to download a white paper or to register for a newsletter or case study also qualify as calls to action. Why is this so important? Well, if you've taken time to learn all about your potential buyers, why waste time on copy that alienates them? Sure, you want to highlight your company's strengths and be informative, but you also want copy that engages your readers and inspires them to interact with you. Contact a representative, download a white paper, email us, register for more. On the Canby Buildings website, the copy is supplemented with multiple calls to action, including information about how to erect buildings and specials, to more specific calls to action, like calling a representative. There's even a section for another part of their clientele, builders, with a separate link to call for a quote. Note that these calls to action are on every page of copy. Of course, these 3 tips are but a small sample of what to take into consideration when writing web copy. If you'd like to learn more about writing stellar business web copy, you can download our full white paper online at writetomarket.com. Want to know more about writing that gets results? contact Atlanta's business copywriting experts at writers@writetomarket.com.